Hello, hello, hello. It's a brand new day, and this is our morning connection. How are you doing today? I am Skip LaCour. I'm so glad that you are taking the time to do this for yourself. Just 2 men, a little bit older, going through the journey of life, getting our minds right at this predetermined, predictable part of our day. Maybe it's the morning for you. Here it is. It's 10 minutes after 3 a.m. on this Monday morning. Maybe it's the morning for you. Maybe it's a little bit later in the morning. It's a little bit later than this ridiculous hour of 3 a.m. for you. Maybe it's the afternoon or the evening on this particular day, or you watch in the replay version. I know that we have an international audience, so it's different times a day all over the world. And you are creating this predictable pattern, your habit, your daily discipline, your ritual to join me and check in on this morning connection live video that I do. And again, whether you're watching a replay version or you're watching me live, it's just that you're doing this for yourself. You're making this investment in yourself. Just 2 men getting our minds right at this predetermined part of the day. Could be morning, could be later, right? That we're just meeting a little bit every single day. I really enjoy coming to you and sharing some of the things that I've learned on my 36-year journey through personal development. Many of you know me through my 30-year intense journey of mastering fitness. Come to me for those strategies. Watch my Workouts for Older Men live, video broadcasts, my recorded videos, my podcast about fitness, right? As a former 6-time national champion drug-free bodybuilder. But make no mistake about it, whatever it is in life, whether it's business, whether it's relationships, whatever area of expertise that someone has taken the time to master, they've gone on a personal development journey where achieving that goal, going on that journey, was something that was important to them for whatever personal development reasons, right? And, as time goes on, I unravel what makes me great, what's challenged me in life. I figure all that out as I go. But any goal in life, if you admire what I've done with my body, what I continue to do with my body at 56 years old, the amount of knowledge I spit out on my videos, or you just see me walk like a guy who's been in the gym for 30 years from my videos that I film, everything that I get, I'm telling you, what got me to focus on that level of mastery was a personal development journey that I'm still to this day figuring out exactly why. Sometimes it doesn't matter why, right? But I have attached my particular goal, that it would make me happy, get me out of pain and into pleasure. That's what all goals are for. It's our best guess that is going to make us happy. Whatever that may be for you, I want to help you do that. But it's really this whole mindset stuff. If you're the type of man who loves this morning connection, you probably want to be the total package like me. Sure, you want to be fit. Right? Sure, you want to accomplish goals, whatever it may be, the things you have to do, the things you want to do, whatever you want to experience, whatever you want to have. Hey, I understand it's your bullseye, what you believe to be happy. I want to help you, right? I want everybody to be happy, go through this journey of life. So I want to talk about, sometimes, talk about that goal to make us happy. Sometimes we believe when we achieve that goal, we become that man, that'll make us happy. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it's partially. But there's a day-to-day thing called control, that when we have that, it's going to make us feel good about ourselves. Got to have that sense of control. I want to talk about that and a whole lot more in this short time we check in during this morning connection broadcast. All right, so I'm so glad you're here. Let's see who is watching. I'll tell you, it's interesting. I had a gentleman on my YouTube channel, right? And I try to look at the things in a positive way, right? And he said, "Look, Skip, you seem like you're a really good guy. Let me give you a little advice." He said, "Nobody wants to hear you talking for half an hour, rambling on and on. Get to the point, short, concise, whatever. And there's some free advice for you, Skip. Just take that. That's what you need to hear." And right, and I appreciate that. I want to believe that came from a good place. And, but I wanted to say to him, I said, "Look, just because you don't like it, right? Does the world revolve around you? I get it. This isn't for you. Hey, see, See, here's the thing I know about these live connections and just meeting a little bit. Number one is I have mentors where I've watched them every single day for over 2 years. And little by little, I look forward to that connection more than if I, get to the point, right? I mean, whose time is so packed in, right? Where, it's inefficient. It's the connection. It's that, life is a little bit by bit, just going through a journey with somebody who you respect, someone you admire, someone who's more like you than you may have realized. It just makes your perspective of going through this always seemingly challenging thing called life. There's always a higher level, right? It's just going through the journey. I know how valuable that is to me. He may not think it's about good. Hey, I want him to be happy. There's a lot of YouTube channels. Here's the second thing is I do this on Facebook, right? I do this live for you, and then I just download and upload it to YouTube, right? So that's just a secondary source to get this connection out there, right? Here's the other thing is, I set things up in life, and I encourage you that there's many ways to win with not very many ways to lose. I've got a system where I set this up. Usually you're the first person I talk to in the morning. Today wasn't one of those days because I have a gentleman who loves this type of information from these morning connection podcasts. He's in Sweden. So I had to get up. Well, I didn't. I got to get up at 1:30 in the morning. I just got off through his 1 hour coaching session that I had with him. So we've developed this relationship, shared ideas, got him focused and things like that. So I have many ways to win. In addition, personally, having to step up, get my mind right early in the morning, it sets off my day. I have to be the product of the product. I have so many different ways to win by doing this, not just one way to win, right? And that's how you need to set up your life. I love this connection. I love how it's growing. And what's interesting about the very same video that he gave me, that, again, I'm taking it from that constructive criticism. I had 2 men right underneath his criticism say how much they love that particular episode that he saw. And both of those men signed up for one-on-one coaching with me, right? And it's more than fitness, because they watched this and say, wow, this guy's got a lot of stuff that he can help me with. They made the decision so whether it was watched 5 times or 50 times or 5,000 times, right? 2 people actually went on a journey with me. They decided to invest in themselves because they saw the value, where they really primarily knew me as a fitness guy, right? So that's how you need to set up your life with many ways. So regardless if everybody gets you or not, whether they get you or not, as long as it's winning for you, that's what's the most important thing, right? So if you happen to be listening, but I would assume he's not listening because it's not his thing, and I get it, right? There's some younger guys out there that don't take the time to connect with you, right? That make a little 3-minute video telling you, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, or don't listen to the haters, or whatever those young people say. They're very simple way of understanding these complex things like life and emotion. You're going to get a little 5-minute video, a little clip, a little meme to give you the whole meaning of life. Have at it. This isn't for you. All right. I get it. All right, guys. I'm going to talk about that sense of control here, but let me just say hello to who's watching. The smart men who get this. You get me, I get you, we get each other, right? This is just for us, right? All right, so let's see. Starting off their day. See, we've got the most live viewers right now. We're growing. Maria, good to have you here too. Good to have you here. Maria, Al, hello. Good to have you here, sir. Love your comments, your questions, your suggestions. I see Robert's here. Let's see, who else? Paul, good to have you here. And Musashi is here. Hello, Musashi, good to have you here. All right, so, whether you do it in the comment section below now, you're watching a replay version, tell me what you're loving, tell me what you want to hear more of. It's maybe something I talked about in a previous Morning Connection show, and you want me to talk about it a little bit more, be more than happy. I've got some ideas, the things that I bring to you. Maybe it's prevalent in my mind, some things that I go through. Maybe it's the men who, maybe I just got off the phone with the gentleman in Sweden. There's something that I can share. And actually, that is the motivation for today's topic, what I want to talk about. And a lot of times that is, right? So you can understand that, hey, wow, he knows what I'm thinking, that I'm not broken, I'm not defective. What I'm going through is normal, right? So control, right? You know what? The future, no matter how great your intentions are, how hard you work, we have no guarantee that our hard work will pay off, that our good intention will pay off, that even when we expect the best in ourselves, we expect the best from our efforts, we expect that other people will see the value we provide. There is no guarantee that it's all going to pay off. All your hard work, there's no guarantee that it'll pay off. And that's just life, and that's what makes it fun and exciting, especially when you win. Not so fun and exciting when you can't crack the code, frustrating, overwhelming. I get it. But nobody has a lock on the future, right? Nobody has a lock that their efforts will pay off, right? The challenge sometimes in life is when you don't have the relationships that you want. You don't have the ability to improve your financial situation or improve your career, or you don't know how to improve your physical body. It's just a mystery. You're so confused, overwhelmed with all the information. In your heart, you would take action. You just don't know what to take, and you're not taking any action, right? Sometimes it doesn't matter, again, with our relationships, whether it's marriage or a relationship with someone in your family, it's disconnected, right? That's what's going to happen from time to time. That's just a normal part of life. Your financial situation, it can always be better. There always can be more, right? In your physical body, there's always a higher level to everything. And, what I've discovered about life is even if you don't have the right solution, even if those relationships never actually become as close and connected as you want, if that love, that whatever you want to feel, even if it never comes, even if you never have the amount of money that you think is going to make you comfortable, even if you never have that physical body, you know what makes today worth living, that makes you put in the effort, get up early, stay up late, is that belief, that imagination that you are in control. It may take 10 years, it may take 10 minutes, 10 months, 10 weeks, whatever. But as long as you believe more often than not that you have a plan in place, that you have control of your eventual outcome, as long as you have that belief and you feel in control, that it's not up to just hoping other people will recognize you, or hoping they'll get it together, where it's totally out of your control, that you have control, that you're influential and persuasive enough, that you're resourceful and gritty enough, that you will find a way, you're determined. As long as you believe that and you get up early and you're chipping away, I'll tell you, you're going to have a sense of control. And that's the first step towards being happy. Do you feel that you can make tomorrow a better day? Have you identified the area? See, a lot of times, like when I talk to guys, they just settle. Well, money isn't important to me, right? And I'm not saying it, you can decide whatever is important to you. But if you're suffering, if it's not where you want to be, at least you have a plan in place. Or are you just going to suffer or just accept for the rest of your life? Your relationships, maybe you want a family someday or whatever it is, and it's not coming, you can't figure out this relationship stuff or whatever. Are you going to just settle? Well, I'm never going to get married. I'm not going to have kids because look at the downside, look what happens to other people, right? And you're just going to settle in that area of life, right? And that, whatever you want, all the money you want for whatever reasons, opportunity, experience, or you don't want, the relationships you want or don't want, whatever, the body you want or don't want. That's up to you. Right? But when you look in the mirror, are you settling because you can't figure it out? Right? Or you just aren't hopeful? Right? We got to look in the mirror. Do we want whatever our situation to be better? And do we feel in control? Do we feel we have a plan that we believe in? Right? That will just chip away. I'll tell you, sometimes you never even have to have the body, the money, the goal, the relationship. It's just that sense of control every single day that you believe and you're actually doing something. Control. Now, I'll talk about another time. A lot of times people get that sense of control and they never get out of their suffering or the mediocre situation they're in, because that control sometimes can be so addicting, and it can curb their appetite, that hunger to actually get the results. But control, do you have a plan in place? Do you believe that if you watch a Morning Connection live broadcast, just checking every single, do you believe step by step you have a strategy in place, whether it works out or not, that you have control over the future of your life? That control. What do you need to do to get that sense of control? That's what I want you to think about during, whatever time to take away with you. All right, and little by little, will get you, get that imagination, that optimism, those strategies, that mental, emotional flexibility, that grittiness, that resourcefulness to find a way to actually make it happen so you get those results, get a sense of control. All right, hey, I'm going to put the link down below. I encourage you, if you want some of this one-on-one attention, right, for your particular situation, you're loving these messages during this morning connection, this time that we spend together, and you want me to talk to specifically about you and your situation, how this applies to you, well, click that link for the Morning Connection MANformation course, the Mindset Actions of a Powerful Alpha Male Special. For just a very small, just get you some skin in the game, make a commitment. You get the 11-hour course broken up in 6 sessions, right? If you love this stuff, it's in a structured manner, right? Bit by bit, step by step, more control, more certainty, more confidence, body language, voice qualities, influential, persuasion, what you need to do to get your message finally heard, understanding the frames, maybe your limiting beliefs, how you're seeing the world, how to understand other people, creating that vision for your life. You can see the 8-page dream life that I created for myself 8 years ago. See how close I am to it after planting that seed. I take you through a step-by-step process to create your own dream life. All right, how I broke it down, and you'll have mine right there to do that for yourself, because when that starts, man, now the time clock starts going. Now you're on your way towards a vision, right? Broken in 11 hours, broken into 6 sessions, all right? But the best part about it is I start you off in a goal setting session, an hour, hour and a half, whatever it takes, recorded conversation where it's you and me one-on-one, right? So if you love this stuff, you want to put it on steroids, you want to really personalize this for you, take the extra step, and I'm going to be there as your coach. We'll start that whole process, all right? That's the Morning Connection MANformation course special. I'll click that link down below, and we'll talk, you and me, all right? And a recorded conversation. It'll be the genesis. It'll be the catalyst to take your life to the next level, to identify what you need to be in control and get on a path to actually do it. Wouldn't that be amazing if you wanted to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning because you had the peace, no matter what people were saying, all those people who don't get you, but you had a 1,000 ways to win, many, many different ways to win that other people can't see, and that gave you certainty to show up every single day, that sense of control. But more than that, you're on your way to get the result. Getting a little excited here so early in the morning, all right? All right, so let's see. Let me just acknowledge, see if anybody else has come on to this. You feeling it? You feeling it as much as me? Am I the only one feeling this? Hello, Tony. Good morning from Flint, Michigan. All right, so that's going to do it today. If you're a little bit older, like I am, that I proudly step into it. I use that to create that sense of urgency. Take on the day, get up early in the morning to connect with you, whatever it takes. Stay up late at night. All right? We got more time behind us than we do in front of us. And we got to take that on. So we take on the day with a sense of urgency. We do whatever it takes to take control and take action of our life. All right? You got to live, you got to love, you got to plan, you got to get that sense of control. Watch videos with a sense of urgency. Train, eat. All right? So today, expect the best. Expect the best from yourself. Expect the best from your efforts. Expect the best from other people, that they'll get you, they'll eventually get it, even if they don't right now. Expect the best from yourself. Expect the best from your efforts. Expect the best from other people. All right, thanks for joining me. Thanks for investing this time in you. Have a great day.